About another segment of the SHTF and Emergency Comms.
Here we go.
How's it going, guys? Cory the Random Guy back at you again today. Wanted to talk about another option of radios that you could get for your bug out bag SHTF situation, comms for your community or your group or whatever, friends, family. I did do just a full-blown review video on this particular one. If you guys are interested in that video, I'll put the description or the link to that video in the description below. But the radio that we're going to talk about today that could be a very viable option depending on your situation, your location, and what you guys need, is a Tidradio TD 777. This is a 22-channel pre-programmed FRS radio, 2 watts. It does not have a flashlight. That is one of the things that is different from the V2. It does not have a flashlight. However, it is USB chargeable, which makes a very, very good candidate for off-grid charging. It does have a single 2200 milliamp hour 18650 cell battery, and if you're really, really careful with the cage that kind of surrounds the battery, you could replace it if it ever goes bad. But one of the things that really makes this radio stand out to the other ones that I have presented is the fact that it has scramble. Scramble is something that basically does exactly what it says. Scrambles your signal. If you watch the other video, I do a demonstration of the scrambling feature on here, which you can program it through the little Bluetooth programmer plugged into the side and from your phone. 5.5 miles from this radio to a home base. Now, let's be fair here. It was a clear day. There was hardly any obstructions between the radio and my base. And usually with these types of radios, I can get about 5.5 miles max. And that's with the janky setup that I have. This radio also is programmable for the PL tones, the DCS tones, all of that fun stuff. It does have frequency hopping and compander. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Supposedly, according to the book, it compresses the signal while it's being sent, and the other radio on the other end is able to decompress that signal and actually allow you to hear. What this is supposed to do is it's supposed to lower the static noise that comes with you as you go further away from each other. There is another thing that this radio has is channel scan. Now, if anybody's familiar with channel scan, it becomes very, very handy. The scramble does have a problem. The scramble also scrambles other signals coming in. So say like you're running on channel 1. You have scramble enabled on all of your radios, and there's somebody outside of the group that is transmitting, it's gonna sound scrambled. I personally think that's kind of a drawback when it comes to this type of radio. However, if you're smart, you take a different radio and just scan through the bands, and then you don't have to worry about it. Something else I've learned from YouTube is you want to use low power. So if you guys do set up a scrambling channel on here, you would want to use a low power channel. This way it keeps your RF electricities kind of confined into one area. There is going to be somebody that's able to fox hunt. Best practice is don't transmit hardly at all unless you absolutely have to. So anyway, guys, that was just a short little video of the Tidradio TD 777s. It's another good radio to consider ordering for your SHTF situation. If you guys are interested, I will put an affiliate link in the description below as well, so that you guys can get 20% off of these radios or any other radio that they have in their lineup. They do have a 20-pack of these as well, so it's something to consider. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for this video. I will catch you guys on the next one.